MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the Tacoma Rainiers. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double. Kyle Blanks will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Grant Green will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now both runners on the move. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Yeah, no shortage of base runners here already in the top of the first. That's going to load the bases now with 2 away, and that sets up.
Thomas Jones will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. Stephen Romero steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Grounded to short. Brown on the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Catfish Brown strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Blanco's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Catfish Brown steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Catfish Brown.
First pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. G looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
One of the keys for him getting the victory in his last start, he did not allow a home run in that outing. But this is now 2 home runs he's served up here in the first few innings. You can bet there's...
Catfish Brown will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Romero is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, first baseman.
Chris Taylor gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's an 8-7 game.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get. So striding in, number 13, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is taken outside for ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this is taken for a cold strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout.
Mark G comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there.
Now batting, center fielder, Brad.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch it? Catfish Brown will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, and they were home for just a short time before heading right back out on the road again. So there's been a lot of packing and unpacking recently. That's the life of a big league ball player.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team line. Coming to the plate now, Rodney Thayer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll wind up with no play here. So stepping in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a ball 1-0. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
And at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make 5 innings.
Ball inside.
That's inside. 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Ready on 3-1. Swing, strike 2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. And he knows what buttons to press with each of his pitches.
So striding in, Kyle Blanks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, that shows me a lot right there. Basically, you've got to know.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Grant Green, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Catfish Brown stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Catfish Brown.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag. Runner safe. Back safely. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
And on 0-2, I think they want this thing down, and it's just a complete miss.
Kyle Blanks strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Trying to strike him out for the second time. To short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be. Grant Green will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Ready on 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. The second for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Thomas Jones will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Flares this one over toward first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from 3rd crosses the plate. That makes it 7-5 now.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling.
At the plate, Rodney Thayer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Catfish Brown steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets it. Orlando Calixte comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, center fielder.
Catfish Brown will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he reaches for 1 out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Sammy Chavez will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter.
Catfish Brown gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Duffy has his target. 1-2 on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Storm Chasers are on top, 3-0. Travis Snyder is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Storm Chasers lead it. At the plate, Catfish Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, and it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Duffy's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Ponce is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Rodney Thayer will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Catfish Brown will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Catfish Brown.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Catfish Brown will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And he lays off for ball one. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Now a throw over. And he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's a high pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Joey Grant strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. To short. Brown is up with it. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now back.
Catfish Brown struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over. Let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get... Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on? Striding into the box, Catfish Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team...
He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Catfish Brown stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Kyle Blanks is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. Rodney Thayer stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 delivery. Slow roller back to the mound. A barehanded pickup. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should.
At the plate, Darren Torres. He singled his last time up. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Andres Quinones strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Grounded to short. Underhanded flip. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Now batting.
You can see the pitching coach.
Catfish Brown will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
No one out with a runner at second. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count. 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to...
Kyle Blanks will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a... So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Sometimes in a situation like this, you wonder if the delayed steal might be on from third. Well, this time it wasn't, and the throw was not even close at second base.
Grant Green will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Thomas Jones will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. In to score the runner from third. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now.
Russell Franklin will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Line drive to left. Wesson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. Catfish Brown gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
That misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just moved that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
Kyle Blanks will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ready with the 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Torres is in pursuit, and that retires the side. It'll be Travis Snyder to start things out when we return. 8th inning coming up. Darren Torres steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Orlando Calixte stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to blanks. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. Breaking pitches miss away, so as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate. He'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup here.